was dancing to that music. Storytelling is an art that a lot of businesses need to get more into. If your business is in need of an upgrade, that's a strange way to start. So, did you ever just start something and completely forget what you were going to do? The older you get, the worse that potential gets. Anyway, what I'd like to do today is give you a glimpse into what I do and how it can help you. And the main thing here is how it can help you and your business. Not necessarily me personally, but the art of what I do. What I do is voice work, voice acting. I'm a voiceover guy, and video editing, video production, video anything. So, so I'm going to do some live readings today, and I'm going to do a live video edit demo today during your lunch hour. Is it lunch hour where you are? So storytelling is the name of the game, and that's what you want your I guess you can call it ad copy, and what you want your videos to do. You want your soundtracks to do, your social media stuff. Copywriting is really it. Copywriting and storytelling, and the art of storytelling, copywriting. I'm going to start right out with, and I got a bunch of stuff here that I'm going to go through.
Oh, no. Is this going to be one of those hour-long sessions where you take all day and say nothing?
No, not one of those. But thanks for tuning in anyway. You found us. You found me. Chris Jones here from Chris Jones Media. You knew that. But I want to read. I have a podcast, and it's on temporary hiatus while I reboot it, kind of. I didn't run out of ideas. Trust me. We're rebooting the thing. But what I'd like to do is do some readings, and so you can see exactly how I do things, how I would do it for a customer, a potential customer. So this is what this is about. If you have any comments, questions, anything like that, let me know in the chat, wherever you're watching this: LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Doesn't matter, anywhere like that. One of my guests that I had on a couple times now. Her name was Eleni Anastos. She's a prosperity coach. And I forget what state she's in. I think Florida. And it was a pleasure to have her on. She was very articulate, and she talks about a positive mindset and kind of a rebirth, take control. It's really all about mindset. And I want to read you, as I might record it in a promotional thing, how I might introduce Eleni Anastos. So I'll start with that. By the way, I'm going to be doing some actual client commercials, paid client commercials on here, and perhaps part of a short story that I've written. So, which is kind of cool. And that's the one that may turn into a game at some point. But so the whole thing with this today is to let you know how I sound, how I look, and how I do things with Chris Jones Media, the Bow Knows. So let's do this first reading. At the intersection of Bob Proctor and Susie Orman is Eleni Anastos with a little Detroit sass thrown in to the mix. Eleni is a business strategist and prosperity coach who helps entrepreneurs and C-suite executives bust through money and mindset blocks so they can create the income, impact, and lifestyle they desire at any age. She has extensive experience in business development, program coordination, personal development, education, public speaking, training and assessment, while holding certifications in business, money, and life coaching. Also important, especially now. Eleni creates and implements assessments and training programs for business owners to increase income, client engagement, and improve morale. She understands that external results only come from internal change. Now, there's more to that, but that's what that's how I might do it in a production. Of course, every take is different. When you're doing a voiceover thing, you may get it on the first try. Sometimes you get lucky like that. And hey, I can't improve on that. But if you get to about the 9th try, then just pick one. I mean, sometimes you can be too critical of yourself when you're doing that. I'm talking to you like you're a voiceover person, but that's what happens in the industry here. Here now is an actual paid client. This was a paid client in Queensbury, New York. Let me read this copy as I did it. And these guys loved the way I did it. Put some music behind it, all of that stuff. Livingston's Furniture and Mattress, where quality has cost less for 121 years. Shop brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. Get a better night's sleep in the bedroom of your dreams. Update your new home office or host family and friends in your new dining area or living room. Livingston Furniture and Mattress has what you need in stock today, and they offer free in-home delivery within 50 miles of their showroom. Stop into Livingston's Furniture and Mattress 33. I got it wrong. Well, that's what happens when you're doing takes. Sometimes you have to do a second take. So I'll pick it up from that one spot. Stop into Livingston's Furniture and Mattress, 330 Dix Avenue in Queensbury, or visit them online at livingstonsfurniture.com. That's what I might sound like doing that. So that was a commercial. Now, here is I don't just do all that. I can do narrations. I've done some narrations. But here's one. And you might recognize there's a song associated with this particular reading. And you'll know it, I think, instantly if you're even from the 80s. But this is a 1970s reference. Here we go. The SS Edmund Fitzgerald was conceived as a business enterprise of Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Northwestern Mutual contracted with Great Lakes Engineering Works of Ecorse, Michigan, to construct a maximum-sized Great Lakes bulk carrier. Her keel was laid August 7th, 1957 as hull number 301. If you're just tuning in, I'm doing live reads and narrations today for a while, and I'm going to be doing also a live video editing demo from an actual client. It isn't just something I threw on to the system. Let's continue this narration. The legend of the Edmund Fitzgerald remains the most mysterious and controversial of all shipwreck tales heard around the Great Lakes. Her story is surpassed in books, film, and media only by that of the Titanic. Canadian folk singer Gordon Lightfoot inspired popular interest in this vessel with his 1976 ballad, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. What a great song that was. Trivia note on that song, it never hit number 1 that year in 76 because Rod Stewart got in the way. Yes, he had a song out at the same time as that song called Tonight's the Night, and that held out, or it beat out, the Edmund Fitzgerald for the number 1 spot. If Rod Stewart hadn't done it right then, I think Gordon Lightfoot would have hit number 1, and that song deserved it. But that's another whole thing altogether. Now, let me do this. This is another client of mine. I'm going to read some ad copy. And this is from last winter. It's a winter thing for a car dealership. Get ready for the upcoming winter with a new vehicle from Glens Falls Motors, Dix Avenue, across from Eastfield. At Glens Falls Motors, they have over 60 years in the auto and finance business. Come see the fresh new line of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, all hand selected for quality and appearance. They feature vehicles for all budgets. And if you need help with your financing, they'll work with you to get you in the ride you need. If you don't see what you're looking for on the lot, they'll locate it for you. Come in and see Eric at Glens Falls Motors, directly across from Eastfield on Dix Avenue, Glens Falls. For your car solutions, Glens Falls Motors is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 3, 24/7 online. Yes. Give them a call at 518-955-1160 and find out all they have to offer. Now is the time to bring your current vehicle and upgrade your ride at Glens Falls Motors. I'm doing live narrations today and commercial reads, so you can get an idea of what I sound like, what I might be able to do for a client. Read something of my own here. Is your social media not performing well? Your posts not getting much engagement? Are you getting 2 or 3 likes, maybe 0 to anything you post? Even sale prices? Hey, 50% off, and nobody seems to give a. Well, I can help. I help business owners, entrepreneurs, ad agencies, video editors, yes, production people, and you achieve happy clients and customers with cost-effective voiceovers and video, something like that. I might do that differently if I was laying down a track for it. But these are all live reads, and sometimes it's not always done right on the first take. It's a rare thing to get it on the first take. So who else? You know what? I had a short story. I wrote a short story a while back. Hasn't been published yet, but I'm going to read some of it after I get a drink of ice water. Okay. Got that. The short story is called Setting It Right, a Father-Son Partnership. That's the tentative title. There's other titles. And this is going to get added to, so this is not a final take, but I thought I'd like an audio book narration here for you. Well, that's the beauty of live. So I'm going to let that ring for a minute. Get another drink. Had to take that. It was a relative. That's what happens on live stuff. So let me do this short story now. She hung up before I got to her. It was a family call. Probably just pulled in. Anyway, here's the short. That's live. Don't you like live stuff? Isn't it great? I like to keep the phone lines open in case, just for a lot of reasons, on things like this. So here's that short story. It's a science fiction story. Dane Briggs woke up in his captain's quarters to the sound of a happy birthday hologram, suddenly shining brightly in his dark room. He grimaced as he rubbed his eyes before he waved his hand through the large 48 hovering over a hologram cake that was surrounded by confetti and suspended in midair. Picture that. Good morning, Captain Briggs, the ship's AI said as it registered that Dane was awake. Artificial intelligence. Sarah, what time is it? Dane asked as he rubbed his eyes, attempting to wake himself out of his grogginess. The time is currently 7:01 a.m., 2278, sir. The ship's AI replied, 2277. What? Dane asked as he looked over to the control panel for the ship's AI. 2276, 2275, 74, 2260. What's the ship's AI said as a twist in the fabric of time and space began churning right in front of Dane within his room. His room. What are you saying? What are you saying? Dane asked, his eyebrow raising as his head tilted slightly to the side. They're over there, sir, Dane suddenly heard a man yell. Dane's body, to instinctively react and look around, he wanted to do that, but his attention was easily snagged right back to the vortex in front of him. A time vortex? Dane started to see through the vortex. He could see a man there. Behind the man was a window that showed the outside of the ship. And there was nothing but a shimmering blue light before it faded. Where did this come from? Dane thought as he stared at the vortex. Where does it lead? 2250, 2249, 2248. The ship's AI, Sarah, said. Are you going to answer me yet? What are you saying? Dane said, despite feeling like he already knew. The year. the year. My readings are skewed by this temporal anomaly. Whew, wow. Take two. Sarah replied as Dane stared into the vortex in space and time. Well, that's a kind of a thing. I was going to do a live video demo right now. So I need to set that up. So let's do this. Share screen. Share screen. Screen one. Share audio. Can you still hear me? Share. I didn't like that. So let's do this. It's now would be the time to have technical difficulties. It really would. Share screen. Share screen. Window. That. Can you see that? This is Adobe Premiere Pro. In fact, I'm going to put it. I got to move things around a little bit because I want to see. There we are. Now that's working. All right. So this is an actual paid client. A furniture shop up here in Queensbury, New York. And this is what I might do when I add or subtract things and basically make it work. Right now, this is a completed thing, but I've created a project demo of sort of thing so I can play with it a little bit.
Of Queensbury. Visit them online.
Okay. So perhaps you can hear me. I'm just going to play this for a minute here.
Livingston's Furniture and Mattress, where quality has cost less for 121 years. Shop brands like...
All right, so say I didn't like this second picture here, this one here, and I wanted to replace it with something else. Now, I have a lot of them in here, a lot of different pictures. Let's see if I can make them, there we go, show up a little better. So it's real simple. You just basically, what do you mean simple? This is Adobe Premiere Pro. I don't know how to use that. So, but I want to get... I wish. No, not today. Spam call. Live. You get those on your cell phone too? Yeah. So I want to get rid of this picture in this demo version. And oh, wait a minute. 1 second here. Okay, that was the logo. Get rid of this picture. And replace it with a different one, this one. So, see how close up that is? We need to get it also to fit the spot that it needs to go into. So you want to basically cut it into little pieces, stick it there, and now I got to highlight it and shrink it a little bit. So I got to move it over. That's a big picture. But I want to move it down. Yeah, it's getting there. That's kind of the front of it. Actually, I think that would work. So then you do this, you stick it there, and then you go back to here and play it.
Livingston's Furniture and Mattress, where quality has cost less for 121 years. Shop.
See, we just added that picture. So, brief thing about how to edit in Adobe Premiere Pro. Now, if I wanted to add a different piece of music in there, the audio track is, that's my voice track. And this other thing here is the music track. So if I didn't like the music track, I just turn it off, or actually delete it. And now it's just the voice.
Brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. Get a better night's sleep in the...
But it's missing something, isn't it? It needs some music. So I'm going to add a different piece of music to it. Now I need to go find that. Hang on 1 second. I need to go find that. This is pretty boring, isn't it? Are you watching this? Well, you know, this is what happens behind the scene So I need to go find the piece of music that I want, which is here. Not there. It's down here somewhere. Come on. Need to get to, I know where it is. There's so much stuff on here. Media, audio, music beds. And let's see here. Is it going to be here or is it not going to be here? That one there. Import it into Adobe Premiere Pro and then add it down here. Keep the volume a bit low. I do need to cut it off so it doesn't run out beyond the end of the ad. So I've done that, and there's any number of ways you can set up Adobe so these things appear in different spots, but this is the way I have it set up right now. So I've just changed the music in this ad, and it's not too loud, and I'm going to just play it now.
Livingston's Furniture and Mattress, where quality has cost less for 121 years. Shop brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. Get a better night's sleep in the bedroom of your dreams. Update your new home office or host family and friends in your new dining area or living room. Livingston's Furniture and Mattress has what you need in stock today. And they offer free in-home delivery within 50 miles of their showroom. Stop into Livingston's Furniture and Mattress, 330 Dix Ave, Queensbury, or visit them online at livingstonsfurn.com.
Yeah, there it is. I like that music better. I think it's better. Anyway, that's it. The live demo. Thank you for watching. And I'll do some more of these down the road, maybe. And watch for the Bo Knows Who is Changing the World podcast to return. Have a great day and enjoy your lunch.